Hello, fellow wanderers. I'm Endry, and thank you for joining me as we wander through some more Graveyard Keeper. I moved over here since last time because to save the game, you do have to actually sleep in the bed. So let us see exactly what we need to build to finish off our graveyard. We'll start with headstones, if we can. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 preferably. I believe we are out of them in our storage. Yes, okay. I don't know if we have enough stone for 6 at the moment. We'll find out shortly. Oh, we have enough for exactly 6. I'll craft a few of those. Not many, because we're out of energy. What else is new? Can we make anything? No. Yeah, really no. We really can't make anything. But I thought I had the recipes for baked mushrooms. Say we don't. Interesting. Oh. Well, there we go. Simple and tasty. I guess I forgot to grab that last time I was down here. Let's go ahead and use that. And I don't think I gave you any firewood yet. Nah, I won't cook the mushrooms then. We'll just head off to bed. So we basically have the rest of today and a little bit of tomorrow to try and get the graveyard into shape. We have plenty of time. Plenty of time. We're only looking for 5. We're already at 1. As you can see, yeah, definitely working the graveyard. That's a great way to get yourself the points you need to get more stuff. Not so much these, but what can you do? They're good for red. Green almost always tends to be the problem I tend to find. Alright. We never did unbury the guy in the corner, did we? You know what? York could just wait. This is too good of a corpse to just throw away at the moment. Put that on there. And that's the end of our energy. Before we head back, let's go ahead and just drop those off. And we'll get back into exploring the town a bit more in the next week. This first week, I just really want to get the church open. It's of fairly critical importance. The game tends to not progress until you have the church open. And yeah, a lot of sleeping. If I were a considerate and kind person, I could cut that out. But, experience the game. So once we finish this, the next thing we'll need to do is make wooden... what would I call them? Fences. I guess they're called graveyard fences, or grave fences. Here, go ahead and throw that on. By the way, the degradation of graves of the stuff in the graveyard that is only for this introduction. They never actually implemented it for the rest of the game, at least not yet. Did I count wrong? I probably counted it wrong. Oh no, this one. And just drop an actual one on there, and look, we're already at 11. We still haven't made our grave fences yet. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them? I'm going to say 8. That sounds like a good number to me. First, let's break down the scraps of what we had already. We are on Sunday, technically. So, yeah. Firewood. Come on, finish up. Sometimes the picking up the stuff on the ground will actually push you back away, and it won't keep going through the motions, because you could just hold Y down once you've queued it up, and it just keeps chopping through the queue. But see there, it pushed me out of position. Not a big deal, though. Let's break those down. Break these down. And yeah, that emptied that out pretty well. And we know we're going to want... Oh, we can't even make the... We can't even make them yet. Doesn't matter. We've got plenty of points. But do I have the... Oh no, I don't. I don't have the... It's under... Woodworking. Yeah, we need that. We also need that at some point, but we'll get there. We don't have to hurry to the church. We've got a little bit of time. Let's throw a carpenter's workbench down. We're gonna need that for a while. Yeah. Not enough energy, so let's deal with the church, and then we can get some rest. And then we'll have a bunch more stuff to make for the church. Won't that be grand? The church will end up being your early game major income source, so it's worth upgrading. I fixed the graveyard. So we got a story, and we're now the prior. Fantastic. I don't think it's going to be that much of an honor, to be honest. And, yeah, what are the words? Ah, make stuff up. Got it. Candles, music, incense, kettle oiled up for a nice massage. Right. So this is how we get faith. So we can now create a prayer for faith, and we get preacher, which lets us actually use prayers here. So our church quality is only 15 at the moment. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess the graveyard? Or maybe it's because we have the Pope with us, or the Pope, the Bishop with us. May the Force be... And we get 3 faith. And yeah, there's some stuff in the basement we can use. And do not throw out the stuff that the previous keeper was using. Maybe next week's level will show up. Thanks! Thanks! I need a task, but we actually can't pick it up until next week, which is a bit of a pity. Because, yeah, he won't talk to us now. So, first things first, let's see what's downstairs. Ah, well, this is where I can store my blood and my fat for the moment. And this stuff too. Faith is going to be interesting. You can only earn it during sermons, with one exception. one exception that's going to take a while to do. And you'll note we only got 3 faith. We don't have enough to actually progress any quests using faith, which is a bit of a pity, but that's okay. Donkey might come by today, maybe. We'll see. First things first, let's get some energy, because we've got a lot of work to do in the basement now. Mainly now the point's going to be get the church upgraded fully inside, and then we're going to finish fixing up the cemetery. And yeah. Uh-oh. I don't think they're a thief. They are not a thief. Have you ever been in prison? And in fact, they are prison escapees. And since he's a Marquis, he can't be a thief. Somehow I don't believe that. Is it Marquis or Marquis? Marquis? Whatever. Baron, Viscount, Countess, yeah. So let's see what this guy wants. Teodoro Jr. And he was sentenced by the Inquisition to burn, and it's all because somebody has besmirched his good name. So they ran away. Probably a good idea, really. And they set up a camp nearby. Alright. Need my help? Everybody needs my help. And we'll get paid. Fair enough. Do we get paid? I don't know. I never actually finished this part of the DLC. Okay, so you have some stuff for the first days. And you need more. You picked the absolute wrong person. I'm going to be honest. We're going to be ignoring this side quest for a while. And yeah, so our general situation here is that because we are such a down-to-earth fellow, the nobility needs our help knowing how to grow food and to get water from a well. But they're going to pay us, and money is hard to get. And the Inquisition's after them. What else is new? And we won't tell anyone. And now we get to meet his friend, a former Inquisitor, Master Alaric.
Oh, worthy.
Honor's all mine. Ah, Alaric is deaf. Much louder. Hopefully we're not about to get inquisitioned. I don't think the Marquis likes him. Ah, I've been chosen to play a role by the Red-Eyed Man, perhaps? Ancient God. So that, I assume, was the Red-Eyed Man. And yeah, we don't really know anything about all that. Trade human flesh, said quietly. But this guy knows something that's going on. And yeah, we're just gonna wander away at this point. Hearing aid. I don't think we've got the technology to make a hearing aid yet. Okay, Nor Alaric. He's a cruel old man. Got it. And yeah, shouldn't you be a little nicer? Apparently not. So we can now work on the town. They get happiness by giving them food and water, but we will cover that later when I want to bother with the town, which I don't. By the way, note, there are beehives. Okay. Let's go ahead and head back to the church, which has the stuff all I wanted to actually be working on today. Luckily, that didn't really seem to consume much in the way of time. Donkey, did you come by yet? Nope. Well, that's alright. Okay, we needed like 8 of those things. So let's do the outside first, then we'll go back to the inside. It'll be fine. How much wood do I have? Not enough, that's for sure. Let's dig that up real quick. Alright, got ourselves another log. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near enough. Alright. So grave fences need wooden planks. So actually, we do have enough here, I think. Yep, make some fitch. And now go ahead and make 8 boards. I will admit, it's good that you can queue up most items to progression build. And this will become more important when we go over one of the other DLC's main features. But for now, we're not too worried about it. We could make wood repair kits. I don't see the point. It's honestly easier to just make the replacement parts. Okay, well, we're resting for the day. Tomorrow is Miss Charm's day. Don't really have any reason to go bother Miss Charm, so we're not going to. Mainly, we're just kind of waiting for the next body to come in. Let's see here. We've got 12 hours in game to wait for the donkey to show up, I suppose. Let's go ahead and head to the graveyard, fix it up. Then we'll dismantle whatever we can downstairs. And then we'll talk about the main floor of the church. Of course, it's going to need some help as well. This might not necessarily help all of these graves. I just want the uniformity of appearance. But it seems like it's helping enough of them that I'm not going to worry about it too much. Pull up our broken fence. I mean, look at us. We're already at 15. That's not terrible. Am I ever going to get rid of that corpse in that corner? Probably not. I don't actually know if you need to. That corpse right there we're definitely going to get rid of eventually. Alright. Gotten most of our negatives taken care of. Oh, ran out of energy. Oh well, what else is new? And yes, there is a mailbox right there that wants to talk to us, but we're not going to worry about that too much today. It mostly just wants our money. And we don't really have any money, so yeah, gonna have to pass on that one. Donkey will probably show up here before we're done sleeping, but that's alright. No, I didn't hear the donkey. Maybe he won't show up again until I exhume the corpse? That'd be weird. Guess we'll find out eventually. My inventory is mostly empty now. Oh, yes, I am a cleric now. No, amnesia is not a useful skill. Alright, well, for the moment, I'm just gonna finish up this job. Hey, 19 quality. Not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. So we got a bunch of stuff we're going to have to build for up here. Maybe. Well, yes, we will, but we're not going to be able to unlock them for a little bit. We're going to need this one, and this one, and this one, which all require blue, which we don't have yet, but worry not. We will be getting into blue XP here in just a short minute, honestly. 4 firewood. That's not terrible. Tear this stuff up. Get ourselves some ruined books. Fantastic. It's not very helpful from the library. And some more ruined book, and some notes. So, this is a study table. First things first, if you want to be able to study something, you have to give it paper or notes. So, we'll decompose those notes real quick. And now we can study stuff. I highly recommend that, even though we don't have a lot of faith right now, that you start with any of the materials you've pulled off corpses. As you can see, we get 20 blue points for that, and we don't have a lot of faith to work with, so we want as many blue points as we can get, basically. And what this does is it tells us what we can decompose things into. Like blood you can't decompose, it's a top level item. What else do we have here that we can look at? We need green anyway, so let's go ahead and look at this flower real quick. And that'll get us a bunch of green points. Fantastic. And we're out of study points after this one. The alchemical items there don't actually take any faith. Anything we produce through science isn't going to require us to spend faith figuring out what it does. We're going to drop these ruined books here. That solution. Flowers can stay here. And that works for me. We could build a study table, which we don't want to. I mean, we already have one. Yeah. But now, we have some things to select here for faith. And we want to grab Comfort of Faith, Light of Faith, Power of Faith immediately. And I'm not worried about Business of Faith yet. We can't really do much on the writing end of things. I do want to get hard spares. We're going to need those. Not worried about writing quite yet. Let's grab steel tools since we can. These are the next two we're really going to want to get. Like all these right here, but they're going to be a little while, unfortunately. So let's go look over here and see what we need to do to upgrade the church itself. I will tell you, wooden church shrines will not fit in this church. Don't worry about it. So we can do candelabras, and I believe we have space for 4 of them, so we need to make 24 simple iron parts. Cool, that gives us a goal. And that's kind of what I find you have to do with this particular game. You have to set yourself a goal to accomplish, because otherwise you'll get stuck with the whole paralysis of choice problem. So, you know, don't let yourself get lost completely in that. We'll go ahead and fuel this from firewood, because I'm definitely going to need more iron, because I can't even make enough of those yet, but we'll make a few. About half of what we need. And our goal is to upgrade the church as much as possible, because that will get us as much faith as possible. It's Merchant's Day. I am, as per usual, not overly worried about the merchant. Picking mushrooms does get us green points. Not really worth it. We cannot make a shortcut between the church and my normal basement yet. We will be working on that eventually. It does make travel significantly easier. Let's go ahead and we'll start with the candelabras here. Put our first 2 down. And that helps a little bit. So we need 2 more of those. We could put candles in them if we wanted to. Candles are expensive. And I don't really have the skills at the moment for the beehives. Though we can make our own apiary eventually. So what else do we really want? I would like these eventually. Writing is a good way to get more points. You see we got journalists there from the Talking to the Bard. Writing can get you more blue points fairly easily. And we do need to do paper crafting, because we do need a church construction table, which actually that might be a good thing to make next. Just because. Where will that take us? We're going to have to get improved or advanced forging there. Okay. Well, we know we need some more iron, and I want some green XP, so let's just clean these out. It's a good way to give yourself a little boost to green XP. Alright, advanced forging. I don't need steel yet. I should make my advanced tools. Okay, yeah, we're definitely looking more towards getting, yeah, the iron anvil. I think will be the next thing I have to make, which I believe will take me like 4 iron bars or something. Now we're just going to kind of wait on the iron to get smelted. None yet. Off to bed. So let's see, church has to get upgraded. Downstairs in the church needs to be put into order. We do need to fix the bridge going to the swamp at some point. And we're getting dragged to a cutscene again. Nah, I'm good without the smithy, thanks. And nah, he doesn't actually want our church. Ouch. Huh. That's odd. He must be quite old as a smith. And okay. Apparently I'm getting dragged along. Ah, there's an emergency. And yeah, apparently the village is under attack by vampires. Okay. And we are the specialist in the dead. I don't think that's true. Alright. So, what's going on with these vampires? Okay, so Rose got attacked, I guess. So I'm going to assume Mrs. Chain, the son of the farmer, and Rose there all got attacked. Fair enough. Let's see what the villagers think. Alright, Corey. What do you think? Mm-hmm. Okay. They're just gonna use it as a advertising platform. Fair enough. Wow. Alright, Adam. 2 bodyguards to each villager. And okay, Bandagools wrote in your walls. And it was the village teenagers helped by the blacksmith. And ghouls don't exist. And the logger. Stop eating dead animals. Right. So he's just going to go for the you're not vegetarian, therefore that's what's making you see the vampire. Got it. Candied chicken leg marinade. Whatever. Whatever makes them happy. And the beekeeper wants in. You're all full of rubbish, that is true. Oh, an army of carnivorous bees. Fair enough. And he's going to release them on the village. I think we're done here. Can I get back to doing what I was doing now, game? Could I spare a moment? What you want? Look into all that stuff. Okay. Okay. Right. So basically you're doing this so that you can get more money. Or keep more money. Yeah, no. I'll agree to help. For the fee. So now we have to go find out who the vampire is. Which is... whatever. Not all that important. I did, however, take up all of the day, so... Still haven't seen Donkey. Still don't want to exhume that corpse. I wonder if that's linked to it. I've never not just immediately dug it up, but... I mean... Yeah, I probably need to. Though I don't know why Yorick and Donkey would be linked like that. Anyway. We do need iron. We're not going to need you anymore, I don't think. Can we just upgrade this to an iron anvil? No. We can build an iron anvil, yes. Okay. Fair enough. So I need one more. I'm just going to spit out here in a second. And we will remove the old one because space is a premium. There we go. And we will now create an anvil. And I'm going to put it down there. Keep it out of the way through the passage. Cool. And the anvil is ready to go immediately. which is nice. And yeah, now we can make complex iron parts, which we are going to need a lot of. And then, of course, we can upgrade our tools, but we're low on iron. And that has more to do with my wood supply than anything else, doesn't it? Yeah, I think it does. So let's go here. And we're just going to spend some energy making a bunch of firewood so that we can get the furnace running full blast for a while. Oh, no. What now? So the shepherd is calling me a vampire. Just no. A vampire mutant. Alright, come on. Garlic. I used to eat raw garlic. It does burn. I will admit, it definitely has a burn to it. Order of the Undead Hunters. More! Oh, please no. No, I'm not gonna stab myself in the heart with a wooden stake. Alright, so we're gonna actually go look for the vampire. Bearded Horror. Oh boy. So yeah, now we have to go talk to the victims. But there's no rush on that either, and we're gonna take our sweet time regardless. Anyway, we are now constantly losing health because apparently we are actually caused physical harm by garlic. I mean, it's just raw garlic, man. It's not that terrible. Let's cut down a couple trees. And get some firewood. The unfortunate thing about the furnaces is once you get it started, you can't really stop it. But that's okay. So we're just going to turn this all into billets, and then we'll just turn all of that into firewood. And then we'll be good for a while. Coal is much more efficient at this, but we don't have the ability to grab coal quite yet. Or do we have that much energy still? We do need to talk to the Inquisitor when the Inquisitor's day comes around, because we would like to progress his quest a little bit. Actually, I think having some firewood around for that will help as well. But for now, yeah, we do need to talk to the Inquisitor tomorrow. I'm not sure what's up with the donkey. Maybe he really won't bring another corpse till I've exhumed that last one. Whatever. Might be true, might not. And yeah, that was the introduction to the, I want to say that was the Game of Thrones DLC stuff, maybe? Alright, so we've made the firewood. Make any of our tools yet? We cannot. We could make more simple iron parts. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. And I'm going to start with a shovel, I think. Very good. Let's make sure we go equip that. There we go. And we can't destroy these, so we're just going to drop them there. You know, we might as well just drop the mushrooms there. And for the heck of it, why don't we just put in like 4 firewood and bake some mushrooms. There we go. And we have to wait for this to finish, then we can throw in the firewood. Let's see, what else do we need to do, though? I need to make an axe and a pickaxe. Fair enough. We already have a rusty hammer. There we go. So, I'll put 70 of you in there. And there we go. Let's make the axe. And then, yeah. Chop down a tree just to get us some use of this last bit of energy. Is that not... There it is. Like, where the heck did the log go? This is for something we could do later. I guess we could do it now. I just don't really feel the need. Oh, hello. Hi. Nope. Yep, there's bats out here at night. Can we get this one dug up? We did. We'll go drop it in the chest down here. The bats are not dangerous. I should kill them. They drop something useful, but we'll worry about that later. Yeah, there we go. Just gonna go ahead and sleep until day. I don't like running around at night all the time in the game. It does tend to happen that way, though. So we will visit the Inquisitor today on Witch Hill. We'll definitely be doing that. Okay, we do need to make more simple iron parts. And kind of torn as to what I want to do. Can I recycle these? No, because I haven't figured out how to make them yet. I can't recycle those yet. Let's see here. Well, what I could do... None of this stuff needs to be in my inventory right now. Remember to equip your axe. Thank you. Drop those in there. Drop that in there. And drop the original axe over here. Okay, let's head over to Inquisitor Hill, or Witch Hill, to get that part out of the way. Inquisitor's right behind us there. Fantastic. We're not going to be quite as far along in the whole repairing the church thing as I would like by the next Sunday, but that's okay. We got plenty of time to get it where we want it. And I'm going to be using Faith for research for a lot of the starting part here. There's other things we could do with it, which would be interesting, but I really just want to get my Faith production as high as possible before I worry about those sorts of things. Yeah. And we get a story from him. And he's torturing a witch. Fantastic. He really does enjoy his work. Sure. Whatever you need to do. What do you need? Firewood and flyers. Flyers are going to be a little bit further down the road. And he'll wait for us to get him all that before he does something with the witch. And there we go. We got 10 more status with the Inquisitor. That's not terrible. Alright, let's see what we can do about the church now. Huh? We got the better part of 2 days. Should be able to get some things done. We will get to the garden eventually. We will. Just not right now. I think the last thing I needed is the pickaxe, so let's get that finished. Really would like Gentle Butcher eventually, but since we're not getting bodies right now anyway, it's not a big deal. What else do we want to do? Let's see. Anything particular we desperately need? Not really. Okay, just checking. Anyway, I think we said we needed to get some plank? No, we already did the planks part. Where we were doing the candelabras, or did we need the 8 planks? No, we needed that for the church desk, didn't we? Oh, let's go check. I've already forgotten. Pop down here. Yeah, it was for the church desk. Oh, no. I need 9 flitch. Okay, so no. The planks were for their other things. The benches take 6. We need 24 for the 4 additional spots. 24 and 16 nails. Right. Guess we could work on those. They're pretty simple. That being said, pretty sure we're going to need not flowers. I want the tree, but that's okay. As you can see, it could be a little temperamental about where you're standing to interact with things. Okay. Who was that walking? Oh, that was the donkey, wasn't it? Oh, and he stops. What do you want, donkey? Looks like we're doing all right here. Okay. So I own everything here. I'm not sure that's technically true, but, you know, we'll go with it. And I've acquired all this capital. Oh, boy. I mean... donkey. And, well, we're no longer his comrade. That didn't take long. What are you doing? You didn't. You did. Yeah, 12 carrot seeds. Neat. Alright, cool. This is actually a pretty decent body, which is sad because we're going to make it a lot less decent here. Because I'm just going to pull this one to pieces. Actually, no. This one's too good to pull to pieces. I'm going to actually bury it. Bones don't affect corpse quality unless you make a surgical mistake. Which I just did. Which, yeah, I should have seen that coming. Well, this was a pretty deep... You know what? We're just going to pull it apart now. We need this skull anyway. Time to rest, I guess. There will be a point where I have to do mass grave robbing, basically. So, let's take a look here. I have 12, so I need 12 more fletch. So let's queue that up. I'm going to need 24 planks. And we need 16 nails, I believe. Would be nice to get all of that done soon. We will do something with the carrot seeds in the near future, trust me. But yet again, I'm trying to do my best not to get distracted as new possibilities open up. So there's that. Start making boards. Luckily, it's a pretty fast process. Though you can see our energy there is just dying. I'll probably eat those mushrooms just because. Up to almost 100 red XP. We need a whole lot more though. And I will probably forget to study certain items. It's going to happen. I would just say, you know, it's just the way it's going to be. Note to self, put that on. And we can drop that in there, and we can take a sleep. We will study the rest of the stuff we pulled out of that body in a bit. And yes, I will pull the last piece out, but since we're going to get rid of that body anyway, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Hopefully I can dump it in the river. Yeah, we'll see. Almost finished with this, then we're going to make some nails. And then we'll go put up some benches. That'll definitely help. There we go. And we need exactly 2 sets of nails. Alright, let us go deal with that. Guess while I'm passing by, I'll pick up the last body part. Yeah, unfortunately, surgery errors mangled that corpse, but I needed to get those parts to study. They're just worth too many points, and since I don't have cremation yet, can I just toss this in the pot? Yes, I can. Ah, hello? Oh. So I can just throw any body in the river and it will trigger? Whatever. That's a good corpse to keep. If I could just throw a terrible one in the river. And he is correct. There's not really any reason to throw a body downriver once you have cremation. To the town, who cares? And how do I burn a body? Okay. Sure, whatever. Fire and some wood. Okay. So we're going to have to make some funeral pyres. Got it. Place you used to use for meditation. Across the road, yeah. And this tells us about reputation. We're not worried about it. So he's talking about, nope, not there, that little construction site over there. We could put bodies there. Alright, let's finish the task at hand. Church benches are nice because they come pre-assembled. And that's 4 more easy points. Now what do I need for the confessionals? Well, 24 more boards and 4 complex iron parts. Got it. Which means we're going to need more logs. There's one. Wouldn't mind getting the confessionals up and running. I don't think we're going to have nearly enough time. You know what? I've got a little bit more energy now. Maybe we can make it. And we could do this a little more efficiently. These do have collision, and if you're really good, you can stack up a whole bunch of them and just pull a big line. But I'm not that good, so, you know. So we need 24 flitch. Which we will then turn into 24 planks. And it's now Sunday. We will put those carrot seeds to use at some point in the future here. And I'm actually going to go ahead and give me that. I throw that. Actually, no, I'm going to take that with me. Can I make any more? I can make another one of those and chug one of those. That will give me a ton of energy. We'll see if it'll be enough. It may not. We have all day to give the serpent, so. Unfortunately, this is a very slow way to make boards. These are, in fact, done. And no, you cannot keep yourself awake forever just by eating food. The game will punish you eventually for trying that. How close are we going to get? 2 boards left? 3 boards left? 2.5. That's fine. We will sleep. Try and get up a little bit past noon, basically. If we're even in bed that long. Doesn't look like it. So we might get the confessionals done. Noon? Yeah, noon. Cool. Hey, York. We totally threw out the wrong guy. I am going to remember that trick for next time, though. Sure. Dead deserve the respect. Yeah, sins and good deeds, fair enough. And he doesn't like the ones with red skulls. But basically he's telling us, get rid of the red skulls to get the white ones. No problem. And that's what that just said. And yeah, different autopsy procedures will get you different results. Alright, and we need... we need 8 of those overall. Let's go ahead and do this. I could be wrong, but having more improved iron parts isn't going to hurt anything in the long run. Oof, those take so much energy. Hope I didn't just make too many and then make it impossible to get one of the confessionals up. I guess we'll find out. Also, we do definitely want to talk to the priest. Alright, should be involved in blessed activities. He's open to soup kitchen. And he needs cake, clay bowls, I guess. Cool. And he'll buy bread for super duper cheap. Which is kind of meh. We're going to just try one now, see if I can get it standing, then we'll go grab our prayers for the week. Oh, I got that one. Can I get the other one? This is a little risky. Because I get a -2 if it's not finished. Hi, donkey. Oh, that's great. 21 faith. That's fantastic. So real quick, we're gonna do our prayer. You see there, we're guaranteed to get a success on this, which will get us, I want to say, 2 more faith. Say a few words. Our church is great. Some people will say nice, and they'll give us faith. And we'll pray for a blessing. This one should just get us 2 or 3 faith, I think. I can't remember. 2, it looks like. Okay. And then we get donations based on how nice our graveyard is. At the moment, as you can see, it ain't much. Anywho, I'm going to go back to the house after I check the corpse on the ground here. Oh, that's right. Hi, donkey. 1, 2, 3, 4. Donkey deserves more. Carrots. Okay. So donkey's on strike. And he will not bring us any more corpses until we solve his problem. Okay. Grease the wheels, fair enough. We can make that happen. And no more corpses on Sunday. That's fine. And better pay. Even though we're not the one who employs him to bring the cart out here in the first place. Alright, what's your cut? Oh. 5 carrots. Well, that'll be where the garden comes in, and I think that's the next thing we'll work on, too. And there's no other donkeys. Fair enough. So yeah, we have to build that. We have to get him some grease. And get him some carrots, which we will definitely do next time. Anyway, I think that's where we're going to call it apart. So until our paths cross again, have fun and stay safe, everyone.